Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all well. Thank you for joining me in studio this afternoon. It's a lovely day. It's a little bit cold, but it's also sunny, which is also fabulous. So my name is Toni and I love to craft, and this is a lovely channel to visit, the How to Craft Network, where you can come and get some inspiration. We do lots of things. We have lots of demonstrators, lots of different styles, and we're also now launching some of our products ourselves. So you need to stay tuned for that one. Unfortunately, I can't see any of your comments because we're moving everything around for Friday's show. Still chat amongst yourselves though, and I will go back and watch the comments and answer any questions if you have any. So I will be crafting and having nobody to talk to. It will be a little bit weird, but I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. I keep looking down to look for the names, but they're not there. So if you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to click that subscribe button. I know a lot of you are already subscribers, which is fabulous, but if you are not, you may want to click that one. That gives you all the notifications. It gives you half an hour notice when we go live, and there is a little HD button for a better viewing experience. So I have this one to give away from yesterday's show. So if you did pop a comment under yesterday's live studio, you are in with a chance to win this one, and I have a name right at the side of me, and I will announce that one at the end, so stay tuned for that one. And I have a couple of things to tell you about. So tomorrow I am live on Create and Craft at 1:30 with a sales show. So I will be in my own studio, but we will be zooming to the live show in Peterborough. And then on Friday at 3 o'clock, we have a brand new launch in the How to Craft Network. And I'm so excited. Everything's changed. We've made it easier for you to buy the products if you want to buy the products, but please don't switch off just because we have a new launch. We still encourage you to come and get the inspiration and just have fun. So in today's studio, I'm going to do this one. So this is the vintage butterfly stamp. So basically it's some stamped butterflies and the dies go around. Now you'll have seen this one on TV. The dies go around the wings of the butterfly, but it doesn't take the butterfly out of the page. You have to snip it out. So it's sort of like a 3D butterfly that pops up from the page, and you can pop lovely things behind if you want to. So I am going to use this one. I've done quite a bit of prep ahead of time because it's quite a full card, should we say. So we've got a bit of heat embossing, a bit of ink, got it all going on today. So let's have some fun. So this stamp that I'm using today, I am going to give away on Friday. So all you need to do, same as yesterday, is pop your comment underneath the live video after we've gone off air, and you can say anything you want to. The weather, crafting, what you're up to, you know, anything that's happened in your day that you'd like to share, pop that comment underneath the video and we'll pick a winner and I'll announce it on Friday. So that's for this butterfly one, and the botanicals from yesterday, I will give you the winner at the end of the live show. So first of all, let's grab our stamp set. So I just need some white card here. Seems really weird. I do actually feel like I'm on my own. And I know you're all watching and I know you're all commenting, but it's really crazy, you know, how you just get used to seeing comments and interacting with people. When it's not there, it's like, I do actually feel like I'm on my own. But anyway, so first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp out this butterfly. So just choose one. Now, you need several butterflies. If you like this product, you can go onto the website FBL and go and find it on there, go and check it out. But I'm certain you'll have a butterfly and a die in your stash. Who hasn't got a butterfly? Everybody's got a butterfly. And if you did buy this one, will you be able to recreate it exact? So let's just pop this down here. So I'm going to stamp this in coloured ink. Now I'm only focusing on the butterfly. Okay, so I'm just going to use one of my Stampin' Up pads, which I actually just opened today and I've had for a year. Crazy, hey? I'm just going to get it open here and I'm going to use this sort of aqua Toni colour here. So I'm just going to stamp up the butterfly. I'm not bothered about everything else, I just want the butterfly. So let's stamp this one out. Super, super easy. So the focus is the butterfly. I'm just going to do it one more time just to see if we can get a really, really dark colour. There we go. So pretty. So I'm just going to close this one off so it doesn't dry up because it's red hot in here and I'm right under a heater. So let's move this one out of the way. So I'll just clean the stamp because somebody is going to win it. Keep it tidy. And pop that back on its carrier sheet. So in the die set with this specific collection, you get the lovely die, which is like a postage stamp design. So you can cut it out so it looks like a stamp. And then you get the lovely butterflies. So let's just grab the butterfly outline here. So I hope everybody's well. I'm sure you all are. You normally are. Quite cheery. Quite a cheery lot. I'm just popping this outline around the butterfly here, very simply, and you can see it's beautifully, and we'll just run this through our machine. And then we'll move on to the next part of our card. We're doing some heat embossing again today, and I did re-ink my sticky ink pad. I found my re-inker, which is good. So let's have a look at our beautiful butterfly. So you can see what I mean when you take the die off. Look what happens. So the butterfly stays in the page, and you can raise those wings if you want to. So you create sort of a 3D embellishment. You can see that there. I don't want it to stay in the page. I want it to come out of the page. I'm just going to cut it away. Very simply, cut it out. And then I'm going to try and just tidy up around that butterfly. So let's set this aside. I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm just going to tidy up around the head so it's nice and tidy, and around its bottom. And then we have a beautiful butterfly. There we go. I'm just going to set that aside because I already have some done ahead of time. And then the next stage of our card is I'm working on grey today. I want it to be grey today. So I have a piece of grey cardstock and I'm going to stamp a sentiment, and I'm going to use these ones. You've probably all got these ones. And I'm going to go with Get You Happy. Perfect in every way. Shall we do that one for a change? Because we always do the big ones, don't we? I love the big ones. So I might do... Let's do Get You Happy on, hey, for a change. A nice big one. I'm just going to pop it just about here, and you'll see why in a second. So we're going to heat emboss this one, and I think I'm going to do it in white for a change. So I want it to be nice and crisp and tidy. So anti-static bag, sticky ink pad, and my white thirsty brush embossing. So a couple of things I need to tell you about then. So the Imala stamps, which we were launching not launching, but, you know, promoting on the Wednesdays at £5. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do it anymore because we don't have any stock. And when we did put stock on, we didn't have a lot of numbers. So it was frustrating people that they were missing out. So me and Carly are going to come up with something different because we don't have the stock really to continue it on. And to be honest with you, selling them less than what I'm paying for them myself is okay sometimes, but it's not, you know, it's not a long-term thing. So we will come up with something else. So sorry if anybody's being frustrated by the situation. We don't want to frustrate. We want you to enjoy the love of craft. So we'll come up with something. So I am stamping this one twice. I like it to be really crisp and pretty. So I can't see any of your comments, but does anybody want to have a guess at what we might be launching on Friday? I want to have some guesses between you, and I will have a look later. See what you've all said. Well, there we have the lovely Get You Happy on. Just get rid of those few. Oh, how cool is that? Pretty, pretty. So let's just set this aside. It's nothing, I'm not launching anything big, by the way. I need to walk before I can run. It's just something small, but it's going to be cool, I'm sure. So I'm just going to pop these away because obviously there is going to be a winner for these and I don't want to lose that outline. So I know the stamp is in there, the die is in there, and everything is in there, good to go. And we'll get that winner picked for Friday's show. There we go. So let's heat set this Get You Happy on. Get rid of any white. I get my gun hot. I love the cards that are on set. Really pretty. The design team are amazing. Oh, just off to the side here we have finished samples of the products that are going to be launched on Friday. Nathan's got his big camera out. So let's heat set this one. So my gun's nice and hot. So as soon as I pop it on, the powder should start to change. And I'm just going to chase that powder. And you get a super bright white image. There we go, super happy with that one. So, let's just clean our station. Something else I need to tell you about as well. I mentioned it yesterday about the Happy Stampers Festival. It's now called Stamping Together Festival and it's going to be run by me and Tim. And we have set up a dedicated Facebook page for it. So if you are a follower of the Happy Stampers already and want to do all the shows, then that's a good way to go and check out all of the inspiration and updates with regards to shows and things like that. If you're not a Happy Stampers follower already, come and say hi. You might want to come to the show in October, but we have now set up that dedicated Facebook page so you can ask any questions, anything like that. So go and check it out. Go and give it a like. I've already got quite a few likes already, which is super cool. So with this one, I'm just going to pop some foam behind, and it's a big sheet of foam, and we will be supplying this soon. I have been using it and doing things with it to make sure it's perfect before I bought any, and it is wonderful. So this will be coming soon. So I just pop that big piece of foam behind there, and this is going to put my artwork completely flat onto our card. I have my card blank here. Oh, I better not do that yet. No. Don't jump the gun. So let's just move it out of there. So ahead of time, I've done all of these, look. So I've done some grey on grey, some tone with the white. And I've done some gold embossed ones onto white. I've done some light coloured teal ones. So we're going for teal and gold in this one. And then we've done the two darker ones, which you've seen me do there. We might need some more, we might not, we'll see how it goes. So before I commit myself, I'm going to have a play and position. And the focus is to do some flat on this card. So flat ones on the card and then some lovely raised ones in between. So let's go flat with these. I don't want to cut too much off. I like to cut some of the overhang off, but I don't like to lose all of my design. So I'm going to go. Let's go there. I've just got a little piece to cut off there. I'll just give it a second to grab on there. Don't want them all going the same way, so I'm going to go flat there. And if I do have to do another one, I will, because we have got time, plenty of time. So let's just do. We have our flat ones hung over there, so I'm just going to give those a trim. So I'm just going to turn my artwork over, and I'm just going to take off the excess from those wings. With the worst scissors in the world. So we have our pretty design there. We've just taken off that overhang. And then the ones in between are going to be raised. So let's have a play about where we want to position. There we go. So what I'm going to do is, you'll see what I'm doing in a second, but I'm just going to stick the body part on here. So we've sort of like created our background with the same stamp and die. I'll just give that a second to grab. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to push the wings flat, and then I'm going to take off the excess from the side ones when they've all grabbed nicely. So whilst that's doing its thing, I'm going to pop some gems in between, and I'm going to go a bit gold here. They're like a vintage gold actually, these ones. So just to fill in some of those gaps. Now these look like they're all joined, so I need to separate them. So if you don't have gems, maybe think about splat, fill in those spaces. I don't know. Are you all enjoying this card so far? I hope so. I can't see anything, so I'm sure you would tell me. I'm just filling in those awkward spaces which are causing me a little bit of, not grief as such, because there's no such thing in card making, hopefully, but you know, the open space. And what I'm doing is I'm tucking some of them just so they're just peeking out from under the wings, okay? So I'm not filling all of the spaces. I don't want it to be like a Diamante card, but I do want to just fill in those. Maybe put a little one at the top. I think that will have grabbed nicely. So I'm just going to lay it flat now, and I'm just going to take off the excess of those wings. I'm sorry, I'm just going to hold it to my chest because my scissors are not best. So there's just two to trim a little bit. Turn this over. That one's still moving. Give that one a second. And hold it really tight. There There we go. And then before we raise all of the wings again, what we'll do is we'll get it onto our card blank. So this is a grey top folding note card. Because we have that big piece of foam behind, nothing's going to dip or fall, which is really lovely. So, and then the ones what we've done the wings on, I'm going to raise. So the key to this card, is make sure some are flat and some are raised. So create a bit of a backdrop first and then put the raised ones on top. Okay, so let me just grab my lovely, lovely sparkle pen. We need some sparkle here. Oh, Gossip sparkle pen. Let's get some sparkle. Onto there, and I'm going to pop some onto my card as well. Just be careful with what ink you use because you might activate the ink like it is doing here a little bit, but it's okay. I'm okay with it. I'm not putting a lot of sparkle on. Just when it catches that light, we'll have a lovely shimmer. Popping a light coating on. So just catch that light. And we'll stand them up. And there we have sort of a bit of a different card today, guys. I will step out of the way there for you so you can see. So that's like a grey and aquatone coloured card, but think about greys and pinks, greys and purples. Really cool, hey? And you can see, if I just show you the dimension from the side, look how cool that is as well. So it's not just your traditional flat card. We've got that lovely sparkle on there from that sparkle pen. And we have the lovely gems, filling no spaces. Now, if you're looking at the can thinking, you know what, the top's a bit plain, you could by all means get a white gel pen and frame. Shall we do that? Let's do it actually. Sorry, it won't be a second. I'm just looking at it thinking, you know, we could actually frame. And you know my posh tea ruler, which everybody's been stealing. Let me just see if I have my tea ruler. If I haven't, I will use my store-bought. Best £2.50 I've ever spent. You know what, it's like, oh, I have a ruler. Not my tea ruler, but I have a ruler, so let's go for it. So let's just frame this one. So I have a ruler here, I have a white gel pen, and I'm just going to sort of connect that design to the top because it's floating and it's not great. So I'm just going to get my ruler here. I am doing it by eye. I have a tea ruler, but I can't find it. I'm just going to go from here and across to here, about the same space. I'm just going to go back over it so it's nice and dark. Like so. Can we see that there? So we've got that line across there. I'm just going to have to flatten my butterflies. And then I'm just going to take my ruler and bring it down to this butterfly. Now, if you're brave enough, you could do a double border. But because I'm using a ruler without my tea ruler, I'm not brave enough. So can we see now our artwork is sort of getting connected there. So just turn this round. So we have now framed our artwork. It's just taken away that awful large space at the top. Let me just fluff up my butterflies. So I hope you've enjoyed that card. Something different today. If you haven't got our butterflies, you will have some butterflies in your stash. Okay, so please give it a go. And you don't have to do butterflies across the bottom. You could do them across one side. You could do whatever you wanted to do. It's personal preference, and I know you've all got butterflies, so I know you'll all be making something quite unique and quite pretty. So there we go. So tomorrow I'm with you at 1:30 for a Create and Craft sale. So if you're looking for a bargain, tune in. And then Friday, I'll be launching my own products. I nearly said it then. 3 o'clock Friday. That's super exciting. So let's do the winner of this lovely, lovely heliotrope and hibiscus stamp and die. The name on the list. Congratulations, Nola Smith. You are the winner of this, sweetheart. Please get hold of me on Facebook or info@stampsbyme.co.uk and send me your address. I'll get this one out to you. Congratulations, sweetheart. Well done. I will pick a winner for the butterflies and I will announce that on Friday. So I hope you're going to have a lovely afternoon, evening. Stay safe as always, and I hope you're going to be crafting. And don't forget to show me what you make over on our Eureka page, and don't forget to pop a comment under this live video once I've gone off air. So whatever you're doing, stay safe, stay cozy, and I'll see you all tomorrow at 1:30. Take care everyone. Bye.